Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I had up alone, I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, and welcome back to another episode of the Malaga Save here on my channel. Now obviously things in episode 1 did not start out too well for us. We struggled. We took a big 5-2 loss in the first episode, and it's come to my attention that maybe a couple of changes are needed tactically to get us back up to where I think we should be. So let's go over to the gameplay and see what we've changed. But before we get into all of that, I realised I forgot a couple things last episode, like my own objectives. So let's now get into those so I can tell you guys what I'm aiming for this first season. Number 1 is going to be to work within the budget we're given. Obviously player sales will factor into that as well, but we're going to try and not end the season with no money. I want to keep a strong Spanish core throughout this series, and I also want to develop at least 2 starting 11 youngsters in this series. I want a Copa del Rey run. Obviously a lot of people talk about the Copa del Rey, and then a long-term goal of mine is within 2 seasons I want to bring the golden boy himself back to the club. I want to sign Isco back for this club. I'd like to bring back some of the other players, however I don't think many of them are still playing currently. I think a couple are here or there, so I might look into that. A couple players that I mentioned in the intro last episode, maybe I'll see if they're still around and if they want to come back. But yeah, Isco is my long-term goal. I'd really like him to come back to Malaga. I think it'd be a great full circle and great for the series as well. But yeah, like I was saying, work within the budget, don't want to overspend, keep a strong Spanish core. Of course, that's a massively important thing for most Spanish clubs, but especially an Andalusian club I think is a massive thing. Developing our own youngsters, we always want that objective getting done. And then, like I was just saying, the Copa del Rey, always an exciting cup, always shocks and stuff going on in it. So personally I'd like a cup run. Obviously things last episode didn't start off too well, so it may be difficult if we're coming up against higher level opposition, but we'll just see once we get to it. The next thing that I'm going to show you guys is something that I'm going to continue to do throughout the series, and I'm hoping as well at some point to get some help from you guys to help me with it. So what I've done is I've got ultimate team cards of the entire team, and what we're going to do is we're going to show the team now. If a player has especially good performances in certain games, we will elect them for special cards, etc., stuff like that. And then we're just going to see what this team ends up looking like at the end of the season with inform, special cards, all of that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'll explain more about this as we go along, but that's everything I have to add. Let's get straight back into the episode. So here, as you can see, I'm going to be trying a new formation out in this game against Ibiza. We're going for the 4-2-3-1 with Antonin up top. Miranda's going to come in, the 16-year-old, 5-star, 5'2". He's going to be playing the cam role for us. Jaro's going to go on the left, and we're going to bring in Busafane on that right, with Munoz and Josebed playing in those CDMs. And then the same back four, besides from Juande coming in for Lomban, because I wasn't a big fan of Lombans, if I'm honest. We are going to make some signings. I did change my opinion on that. Originally, I wasn't planning on making any signings in the first season. However, I think our team probably needs it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set some instructions to get those 3 scattered up. We definitely need some defensive help. So yeah, that's the team. Like I said, this is what we're going to go in with. I'm struggling this year on career mode. I'll be 100% honest. It's tough out here on career mode. Gomez getting cracked down. Switch it again with Luis Munoz. For that pass. This is all he's been reduced to so far. Is switching the ball. Josebed finds Busafane. They find Miranda. Oh, that's a terrible shot from Miranda. We are working it well though in attack early on in this one. However, we have seen you can dominate your opponent against the AI, and all they need is one opportunity and they'll get back in it. Favourite player from last game, Romero, man we called back from loan early from Real Sociedad B. Good challenge from the lad. Another switch ball. Basically going to keep playing this for as long as they allow us to. We'll keep playing exactly like this. Just got to find the spaces. Oh, that was unfortunate. Tried to go back to Miranda, but not to be this time. Going to push Castillo's down this wing. Because I don't think... Well, I was about to say I don't think he has the pace to break away. And as I was about to say that, he breaks away. And somehow rolls the ball inside to Davo, and we're going to concede. I don't like that. I've got to be honest. I'm not a fan of that. I think he should have been tackled twice there, that man. Career mode is hard this year, and I don't really know what to do about it. I don't feel like we deserve to concede. We've been so much better than this team. They've literally done nothing. They've barely even touched the football. We'll find the ball through to Bossy. That should be my ball. What are you talking about? He literally kicked the ball. Alright, fine. You know what? Fine. I think my style suits a faster build-up. Why is Bossy just ran off the pitch? That's going to be half-time. Not 100% sure why our one option there just ran off the pitch when we were trying to pass it back to him. He would have had a clear pass. I think it's pretty unjustified us being 1-0 down, but it is what it is. We have to deal with that. I'm going to go for fast build-up in the second half because I feel like we're not moving the ball fast enough and just letting them get back into their defensive shape. We're just not getting back in defensive shape either. You know, Castell's has got a cross on him. I hate when they do this because you can't stop them. Good tackle from Josebed. Right, Antonin. We need to break from here though. Look, this is what I mean. From here, we need a stronger counter-attack, and that's a terrible pass. We're going to make some changes here because that is awful. No. That's not a ball that should be going through, in my opinion. Well, they might be onto something. Oh, come off it. You see how hard he hit that? That's a brilliant save. What the fuck was that? Oh, we're making a sub here. I don't agree that Nono should have even been able to go through there, to be honest, but he did, so there's no point in sitting around moaning about it, is there? Scassi can carry this one forward and find Miranda. Can Miranda find Antonin? He can. Now a decent position. Oh, Antonin blasts one and gets us back on level terms. We, however, do have to guard against conceding immediately because what I tend to do on this year's career mode is score an equaliser and then immediately concede. Antonin does well to hang on to the ball there and then smash one into the back of the net. We're back on level terms. I'd like a lead if we could, boys. If I close them, they get around me somehow still. I mean, like that. Look at that there. He's going to put this man through as well. I mean, look at that. Can you see what I mean with this game right now? Like, I tackle him clearly, and it immediately bounces back to him. So then my defence is out of position. Then there's a clear through ball and they play another through ball. Like, I can't do anything to stop that from happening. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of how this career mode feels right now. I'll be honest. Look at that. Another misplayed pass. Why? There are some strange things going on this career mode. I don't know whether it's just because the team's not good enough yet or... Oh my god, what a header! Well, I didn't expect that to go in. I was just complaining about how shit this career mode is, and Antonin's just got an absolute banger of a header from that cross. I just swung in the cross because I was like, what else have we got to do in this position? And Antonio manages to scoop his head down and get onto the end of it. Wow, what a finish. But yeah, there's some real weird stuff going on defensively. And I'm not 100% certain how to combat it right now. Because obviously when I play Ultimate Team, generally what I'm doing is closing down the man who's on the ball. However, that doesn't seem to be working very well for me on career mode, and I seem to just get nowhere near the ball. Bosufane taking on this man, tries to cross, but it's blocked by Escobar. He's going to get it back and put it in again. Oh! Toe poke towards goal and almost deflected into the back of the net. That was very close from them to them conceding. We do win the header. It's going to come off the crossbar. Going to go inside to Scassi. Antonin got the man over with Bosufane. Drives on the wing. Oh, he's going to hit the outside of the post. I think it's a deflection from the keeper. Antonin's going to come off. And swing this one in again. We hit the crossbar last time. Can we get anything from this one? Keeper's going to come out for it and he's going to claim. Only 10 seconds left. There you go. It's going to be a draw. We get our first points of the season, so we can't be too upset with that. I feel like we probably deserve to win. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think there's still a lot. It felt a lot better when we were playing the faster build-up and we were playing the pressuring, more pressure football. So maybe something like that. Maybe even another formation change. I don't know. Or our first point on the board. So yeah. Hopefully, once we get into the next one, we can get a better result. Yeah, second game. This one's going to be a lot more tough because we are up against second place here. No, we're going to stick with the same team. We've got the new tactics on, the new pressing tactics, and the faster play and more direct passing. We are back at home again for this one. Like I say, in this first season, I'm probably just going to skip the intros because besides from our team, we don't really know a lot of the other opposition players, me personally. Bloody hell, very good pass in there, and they are going to go through on goal here, and we're in trouble. Very good hold-up play by Pay Berners, though. Big fan of his so far. If we see an opportunity, take it. There's one. Gyro. Crosses one in. I'm not sure that's not a penalty in there. He didn't touch the ball and he did wrap his arm around my chest. Go back to Romero. We'll go across the pitch here. We've got two men out wide here. Gomez going to swing one in. Miranda coming in! Miranda with the diving header! The young 16-year-old getting a goal in this one. What a diving header from Miranda, but what a cross from Gomez. Played that ball around very well, and we take the lead in this one. Good ball out to Gomez here. First time ball in. Curled it in beautifully, and Miranda meets it even better. Wonderful first goal, but like I say, we have to guard against immediately conceding, which is a big weakness of mine and this team's. Oh, he's been rolled there. Good cross in. Not going to be cleared. Oh, how's he got round me there? They're playing it all around here, but Wande does very well. Going to clear this ball out to the wing now. Gyro should be able to at least hold on to it. He's going to find Romero. Josebed's going to look for that switch to Gomez. This wing is very open for us right now. As you can see, Bosufane drove through, and it's a good save from the keeper. I didn't know whether to finesse there or power it. I just went for power in the end. Need some help here though. Miranda. He can switch out to Gomez. And Bosufane, again, look at that run he's making. Oh, unfortunate. Bad touch just there. Bosufane is giving us some very good avenues to counter-attack from, though. Making some very nice runs. He should be able to nick that one off the foot of the player. He does. Here he comes again. This is a man-of-the-match performance in the first half. or almost capped off with a goal. He almost wins it back again. He is going to win it back again. He is all over the place right now. Victor could cross this one into the back post. Almost finds Jaro at the back post. Miranda wins that header. However, we don't have a player there able to take advantage and get it. A little bit of space for Josebed here. On the edge of the box. Is going to hit one. However, it's not a great shot in the end. But we are attacking a lot better in this one so far. A lot better indeed. And Gomez does make the tackle and clears. We take a 1-0 lead into half-time. Not happened for us yet. First time so far this season we've managed to take a lead into half-time, but we do have a half-time lead. Boussafian has been huge for us so far in this game. Hopefully he can continue the same in the second half. Munoz wins that one. Now Boussafian again. The man leading our breaks every single time so far in this game. And counter-attacking well here. Can he find the ball to Gyro? He can! Gyro puts it over the bar. Boussafian with an amazing breakaway, but Gyro not able to control his shot. We're going to close this short avenue just in case they decide to take it. Romero, can you get up for that header? You can.
Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether
Antonin does very well there, nicks the ball away from the centre back. Antonin now breaking into the box. He's going to have to take the shot. There's nothing else he can do, but the ball was bobbling and unfortunately will go over the bar. Very good nick from Antonin though off the defensive mistake. Romero again, can you win the head? We're going deep to the edge of the box here. We do get a foot to it. Gyro finds Miranda. Right, Miranda, hold on to this. Find Josebed. This is a very good counter-attack from us. Josebed chips it through. Antonin is one-on-one. And he's missed.
But it didn't end well for him.
Well, in those situations, you have to make a few decisions.
Antonin.
He's made the wrong one.
Was it Albadui? Oh, that can't be going through there, surely. Oh my god. I swear to God, so often the AI make passes, I swear they're offside. I swear, it might be my eyes, but I swear they're offside for most of their passes.
Do they have a goal in their future?
Oh,
giving
good
it a go.
Strength. Romero can't get there. It's crossed to the back post. Victor Gomez. Oh, clears it only to the edge of the box. Ah, it's so frustrating. Why did he clear it there? Of all places. He's had such a good game as well, and he fucks up in the last seconds of the game. I tell him to just clear it out, and he clears it straight to one of their players. I hate it. I hate it. This is sickening. They literally don't deserve to be in this game at all. No way. I don't believe that. I just don't believe that. No, ref. Come on. Come on, referee. Don't do this to me now.
Well, a bad pass it was.
We get another point, which really deserved to be 3. I don't care what anyone says about that game. There is absolutely no chance that they deserve to be in that game. Look at that. We have an XG of 4. 8 shots and they have 3 and they score 1. Really undeserved. Really undeserved. The AI literally get away with one. Oh, sorry, with one so often. They did not deserve that. Got deadline day coming up, so we'll do that. We've got a transfer offer for Ismael Casas. 20-year-olds, 2.5 million from Celtic. We'll negotiate and try and get and take him. Alright, they don't want it, so fine. Happy enough to let that one go. Man, that's undeserved. That's a really annoying one. Let's go in and have a look. So Ngoye, medium, 6'1", 2-star, 3-star, decent sprint speed and agility, good strength as well and jumping and aggression, good slide tackling. He's got the leadership trait as well, which is always good. Comet, he's 6 foot, medium, very fast, good jumping again, good tackling, Good shot power as well. He's got the power free kick trait. Medium high, which I like quite a lot from Kamara, 6'3". I think we'll go in for Kamara. See if we... This player's not for sale, yet he's just had the transfer offer from Sevilla 2. And they're happy with 3.2. Right. Let's get negotiations underway in this one then. See how much he wants. He wants a crucial role, which I'm more than happy with. 3 years, I'd prefer 4, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. No release clause. I'm not interested in that. He's currently on 13, so I'm going to have to offer him... I think I'll offer him 20, not $1 million, with 500k. And they're happy with that. We have a new centre-back coming into the club, and his name is Jerome Ongoye, maybe. I think it will be Juande who is the man. I've enjoyed Pay Berners a lot. Lomban's going to definitely drop off. Ngoye has to start though, there's just no way he can't. So I think it is going to have to be Juande. I know I was originally planning to sign more Spanish talent, but we just need to get in the talent that's available to us right now. We're just going to quick sim through this training to get on to here, deadline day. We'll go in again, we'll do the same, offer 8, see what they say. Oh, they want... Okay. Do you know what? I'll take that. Swapping out one young man for a box-to-box midfielder who's also a right mid and a cam. What if we just offer him 12? It might be overpaying, but they're happy with that. We'll never know. That could be a horrific overpay. We don't even know what rated this man is, but I just wanted to get a player in. Let's take a look. He is 82, so that's good. He can come in. He can come in for Munoz, and then Josebed is going to play in that role. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to development real quick. Central attacking midfielder. 69 weeks. Like we say, we're not too bothered. You are going to learn CDM. Oh, well, you're not, because it's going to take you 365 weeks, so we're just going to leave you where you are. Josebed, you probably need to learn CDM, to be honest, because you're going to be playing that role. I don't know why it takes everyone so long to learn CDM. Miranda, we're going to put you on central attacking midfielder. That's only going to take you 2 weeks because you're 16. And Bosifian, you were very good last game, and I'd like you to also learn central attacking midfielder. That will be all for this episode. We do pick up 2 points finally. It was a sickening one. Juande's release clause has been met of 3.9 by Reading. I think I'm going to just let him leave, to be honest, because we brought in Ongoye. Sibley's gone to Dortmund, which is pretty extreme. Julian Martinez being offered Graham Shinney for Julian Martinez, 20-year-old striker and cam. I wonder if we could get a different player. I mean, I'm not 100% against taking Shinney. That falls through anyway. We have a lot of young players. Obviously, this club is in basically a full rebuild, so a lot of young players. It feels kind of bad letting some of them leave. However, at the same time, maybe it's not too bad because we'll never get to know their potential anyway, and they could be flops. So Juande has been sold. Though it is tempting to use that money to try and get another signing in, we can also keep money until obviously January and try and get a January signing in. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. If nothing, we have a youth scout report quickly, which we'll do now. 81 is a little bit. You're a no. That's a no. That's definitely a no. 78 again. 91 is a yes. We'll put the 81 in because maybe he'll grow. These guys are going to leave and see if they improve. Let's see what have we got here. 94 is a definite yes. 82, we put the 81 in, so he should be a yes as well. Let's go take a look. They're happy with our youth development. Okay, that's good. Let's go take a look at our actual youth club academy then. Right, so who have we just brought in? I think we've just brought in Mamadou Dabo. No, we brought in Mansour Diakite, currently a left back, 15-year-old. Actually looking quite good besides from his overalls. He's got some good stuff going from there. He's left-footed, 72 to 94 potential. Not bad at all. I can't remember who we brought in out of the Spanish boys that we just brought in. 72 to 94 again here. We've got some good potential. Gunning is dropping a little bit, which I'm not too pleased about. Florian Mercier again. I think we're gonna release him because he's dropped to 77. Though that is good for our current club, I'm looking for a little bit higher potential, and we've got higher potential lads in there. So you can see we've got some decent looking prospects. We have to just wait and see what happens with them. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. We do pick up our first 2 points off the season. However, one of them should have probably been 3. The next round of games is probably going to be a fairly long episode now that there's nothing else really to do. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to catch you in the next one, and peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends